What is up, guys? Steven here, and today I'm going to be bringing you ranked with a blue snowball, so my audio quality should be much better. As I said in my last video, I'm going to briefly explain my class and why I chose the things I chose. So first of all, got the Tenantech Splatter Shot as the gun I'm going to be using. It's not really overwhelming in terms of range, damage, or fire rate, but it's so balanced that it can work pretty well in any situation on any map. The sub suction bomb is my favorite sub in the game. It's a grenade that can stick to walls and things, which is pretty useful. And the ink Zuka basically shoots a column of ink that can go over walls and things, and one shot kills if you hit someone in that column. I'm using the pilot goggles as my headpiece so I can throw my suction bombs farther, and the damage up increases the damage of those suction bombs as well, which is pretty useful. The shirt I'm wearing gives me Ninja Squid, which caps your max swim speed so that you cannot be seen when you're swimming under the ink, which is pretty useful. And the subs I have are Ink Saver Main and Quick Respawn. And finally, I have ink resistant shoes, which basically lessens the damage you take from stepping in opponent's ink, and ink recovery up as all three subs on that, which makes you refill faster, your ink faster when you are swimming in the ink. So I'm going to go quickly into recon to show basic strats. So this is splat zones. Basically you have to control an area of the map. This is the general path I take at the beginning of the game on this map. Throw a bomb there, throw a bomb up there, and this is the splat zone, which you can take by spraying ink. So a couple things to note about this map: you can spray these walls and swim up through those grates and kind of go for surprise attacks. You can spray these walls and get up to their side path, and the main choke point of the map is this hill, and we have this exact same hill on their side. On the other side, this map is completely symmetrical. Another thing to note is that if you're using a class with a sprinkler, you can throw a sprinkler onto this and it will spread ink over the splat zone, so watching out for sprinklers up there is a good thing to do. The other map that's currently happening is Salt Spray Rig, which I would say is one of the more technical maps. This is normally the starting path I take. I go down here, and there's the elevator, but you can spray these pipes and use the pipes to get up behind the opponents. You can also use these pipes to get over into the splat zone, which I'm going to cover now, if I can. Okay. Other ways you can come in, just straight up this hill. Also, these pipes, which leads you to these ledges, which of course the opponent has on their side. So you gotta watch out for people there. And of course the main route, which leads to there on our side, which is up this kind of box looking thing. You can end up here. If you have a longer range weapon, a decent place to hide, since I spawned on this side, would be over here. You can get up here and use this as an area to pick people off that are coming over there, but I'm not using a longer range weapon, so that is not really an issue, and I figured I'd show off the Ink Zuka. So I am currently A+ with 52 points, and I'm gonna get into a game. So that intro was 4 minutes, so hopefully that wasn't too long. These battles can last up to 5 minutes. So depending on if they go the length, the whole 5-minute length, or whether there are early knockouts, then I will either do 2 or 3 battles. So the way it works in splat zones is there's a 100-point countdown timer that takes 60 seconds to go through completely, so 0.6 seconds per point. When your team has control of the zone, the timer starts going down. If the opposing team then takes control away but doesn't take control, it stops your timer. And then when they take control, you get a penalty for them taking control, and then their timer starts counting down. So like I said, I'm going to start going on this downward section. No one went this way on their team, so hopefully I can get a surprise kill here. As I died to the dynamo roller, I should have seen him there and maybe been a bit more passive, as the dynamo roller's flick actually has better range than my gun does, which is pretty crazy, but it does. So at this point I'm just going to try to start throwing suction bombs, because I actually get a kill with one, so that's really nice. And they lose control, which means that we got decent push in there, and I think we take the zone back, so that's good. My ink Suka is charged, as you can see in the top right, and I ran out of ink. I got a kill with my other suction bombs, so suction bombs are doing really well right now. So if you look at their timer where it says plus 21 under, that's the penalty for letting us take the zone back from them, because they had gained 28 points, and it just gives you more points that now when they take control, they'll have to go through that plus 21 before they can go through the timer. Alright. So we're back in control, and I traded with him. I was shooting at the blaster because I thought it was the bigger threat, and then the other person came up. So unfortunately 2-on-1, you're not going to win that matchup very often. So I think the key to winning in this game in general, but it's particularly in the ranked game modes, isn't necessarily getting kills, but rather staying alive. However, the gun I'm using is definitely more of a weapon that you would use to rush more often than to stay back, because it doesn't have great range. So with this gun, I will get a decent amount of deaths, as I do sneak up on this guy, and he somehow lives, but I come back and get the kill there, so that's nice. As I have the ink Suka, so I can fire it down this alleyway, and I'm trading ink Sukas, and I just miss as they kill me with theirs. We're back in control, so we're actually in a pretty decent position right now, as they get a kill behind the splat zone, so we lose control again. See, now that they're in control, our countdown timer is 57, because our penalty. The more time you took off, the larger your penalty is, because theoretically after holding it for a longer amount of time, you're supposed to be able to have more complete control over it. I think that's the theory behind that, as we should be able to take control back here if we can do well, as I'm just going to ink Suka in there, as I do get a kill. That's what's so great about it, is it actually has like a verticality to it, so you can shoot it over walls, which is just beautiful. As someone there is just spraying into the zone, so I'm just trying to prevent them from getting control back, to actually get a kill and get his control with the kill, because when you get kills, it explodes them in your color ink, and that was enough to get the zone back for us. So we're in a pretty decent situation right now, as all 4 of our team members are alive and here, and we basically just need to prevent them from coming. So I'm going to start throwing splat bombs up into the main ways that they can come. As someone is trying to come over that wall, and someone's behind me, I get the kill. There is a suction bomb there. Oh man. Alright, so they all started coming in from behind us, which basically means that someone on their team got back there, and they super jumped to that location, and then started coming in from behind. So that was pretty good play by my opponents, because I do get this kill on this guy trying to sneak in here, and I can start throwing suction bombs from up here. But I would like more to get into the action, as I get an ink Suka kill. I get another ink Suka kill, so I'm gonna booyah that, which is amazing. They lost control, so we're back in a decent situation. Alright, so this is super jumping. So that means that guy, damn it. So that circle means that someone on the opposing team is super jumping to that location. So you can generally camp those circles and get free kills. So I'm going to super jump here because this person is in a really safe location behind the splat zone, so I felt safe super jumping there. But I would say in general, super jumping is pretty dangerous and something that doesn't need to be done that often. Is just swimming back to the base is generally faster, and you have like a it takes 5 seconds to super jump, so you mostly just have like a time delay of information when you're super jumping, because you don't really know what's going on at the super jump location. But we ended up getting the knockout there, so that was really nice. I feel like I'm talking relatively fast, but this game is really fast paced, so I went 14-6, so that's pretty good. So when I'm talking fast, I'm just trying to basically just be clear about what I'm thinking and why I'm doing what I'm doing. I think as I get more experienced with recording this game live, I will get better at maybe being more concise or just saying things at more appropriate times. But you know, this is really the first competitive gameplay I'm going to upload to my channel, so I just kind of want to try to explain the basics of the game as well as what I'm doing to try to help us win. The thing that's cool about this game is playing the objective is the way that you win, so getting splats doesn't necessarily mean that you contributed to the team, as we do get the other map, which is nice. And we have decent team build. We have a sniper on our team, which is always nice, assuming they're a good sniper, which if they hit A+ rank, they're generally pretty good. And like I said, I'm going to try to toss a bomb over there, and I got the kill up the hill, so that's nice, as I'm going to try to take the zone. We get the zone, and as I said, climbing up through that grate is pretty nice. And again, staying alive is so important that I'm willing to run away and stay alive, just, dang it, as we trade Inksuka's, but he had a bubbler at the time. Staying alive is just so important that I'm willing to run away to live another day and fight another day. Then I'm more willing to do that than to just die and have to respawn, because it wastes so much time. Someone is super jumping to me. I get Inksuka as we get echolocator, so I can use that to my advantage, as someone kind of snuck up on me there, but we did get the zone back. I'm gonna super jump here, which is kind of dangerous, but my teammate's in a decent place. I don't know how I didn't get that kill. As you can see on the top of the screen, the squids with X's through them are squids that are dead on each team. So at that point, all 4 of the people on our team were dead, which is why they so easily took control of the splat zone. And that's another reason that staying alive is just so crucial, as I'm going to start jump shooting there a little bit just to try to range that person. As there's someone above me, I'm going to try to come up behind them. As I do, someone might be coming from down there, as they were. There's another person on this hill. Dang it. Alright, so they're back in control. My team isn't doing a great job of rushing in and trying to gain position. Not even necessarily just getting kills, but just not getting position, which is more important, as I'm just trying to throw bombs. My teammate didn't even pass me the bubbler, which, as you can see there, if you walk into someone while you have a bubbler, it gives them the bubbler too. So it's really good if used correctly. Unfortunately, my teammate wasn't really aware that I was next to him, and we lost that time. I went 2-4, which wasn't great, but yeah, I feel like we just never really had good positioning on the map, which is why it was difficult. So I'm going to do one more and then round out the episode there. So that was pretty decent. I mean, we got points. We went back and forth a little bit there. Basically, our sniper didn't do a good job of preventing them from getting across the middle. Basically, if you can keep them on their side, then you can win. Like they did, they choked us off at the hill, which is the main choke point of the map, instead of our sniper being able to pick them off from across the way. So we got a couple Splattershot juniors, myself, and a sniper. So looks like we're gonna have pretty decent team synergy this time, as again, I'm gonna go up this way. as it is, I believe, the best way. But I do get behind, and I get this kill. I'm not gonna get that kill. That's what's annoying about blasters, is that they can just kill around corners because they don't have to actually hit you. They just explode in the air, so it's almost like the noob tube of this game. As the sniper on our team is, again, not really making any progress. It's pretty frustrating, because I'm going to come up from behind. Their sniper sees me, but I pick him off, which is amazing for us. As I'm now behind them, I'm going to use this opportunity to Inksuka into the base. And use these pipes, because we had Echo Locator up. I almost got the double kill. Teammates stole the kill, and then I traded with them. But we can take the zone back because, as you saw in the top there, most of their team was dead. We made a good push there, so now we have control of the zone. And we lost control almost immediately. Okay, so that guy just was there. So we're doing decently holding them off, but we're not doing a good job of keeping the zone, as we actually do get the zone back there. So what's nice is you don't get the penalty if the opponent doesn't actually take the zone. So if they just stop the timer, then that's fine. As long as they don't take the zone, then the timer or the penalty isn't added like it is there. As that guy is bubbler, so I'm gonna try to get out of there, but I can't, obviously. Alright, so this time I'm gonna super jump, because this person's in a really good location based off the minimap, which unfortunately you cannot see as it's only on the gamepad. I get a nice kill there. I did not see the other person behind them. That's pretty unfortunate. But the teammates actually do pick up after me, which is nice. I got a couple shots into that guy. I didn't even know he was there, to be honest. As I am just going to drop a suction bomb there and try to prevent them from getting inside the zone. And start throwing suction bombs all over the place just to deter them from getting inside. Someone hops over that fence, and I get that kill, and apparently I traded. I thought I got killed by the sniper, as we do take the lead, so that's nice. I'm going to super jump here because it's safe and it's behind the zone. It's in a pretty crucial area, because I can throw a suction bomb at that sniper. I don't actually get it there, which is pretty disappointing. That sniper's in a really good position right now, and they're back in control. I feel like that was my fault. I should have focused more on killing the person in the zone than the sniper, but the sniper kind of had me cornered, just because I couldn't really go down that path. As I am back and behind, and my left trigger stopped working and I fell off the world. That's good. Their timer is now counting down actually again, so they're like 5 seconds away from actually taking the lead back. So hopefully we can take this back soon, or else we're gonna lose. Why does that keep happening? My left trigger just stopped working again, which is pretty annoying. And we're actually gonna lose this. I mean, there was a little bit of their ink, but that's never. It wouldn't even let me squid back to catch the pipe again. So that's kind of weird. We do lose, which is unfortunate, but it happens. And went 6-9, second on the team. The team didn't really do too hot. In the end, 1-1, lost 2. Both games I lost. The team didn't really do that well. I didn't do that well in the second game. I feel like I did pretty well this game, barring falling off the map due to a weird controller malfunction. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment. I will continue to upload ranked battles, and I will see you all next time. Peace.